Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. King and I Life podcast. All I want for Christmas. Yeah, Sun Solex had asked me a question before we got back on the air because we're actually recording this again. So yeah, we had a lot of feedback in the last recording. A lot of echoes. But hey, it happens. But we back here again. What we talking about next now on this topic of all I want for Christmas?
I believe it is the batteries.
Yo, I'm gonna let you start off with the batteries.
My whole issue with the batteries was we would get our gifts and get not the first battery for the gifts.
Yeah,
So
them days.
we would nag the heck out of our parents to get the batteries, and it would be 2 or 3 weeks later before we got the batteries. And I don't know why it was so hard for them to buy the batteries, knowing that most of the toys back then, batteries are not included. And they tell you right on the commercial, batteries not included.
Right.
Well, oh my goodness, it would be so aggravating. You be up there with this toy, loving this toy, like I can't wait
Mm.
to see this toy in real life
Right.
action
Mm.
doing this thing. And you open a gift and you're like, where the batteries? Like,
Mm.
do no batteries come with it?
Mm.
And you be thinking to yourself, god dang well, there no batteries come with this thing. Where the batteries?
Exactly. Exactly.
When I go to the shop at, I get you some.
Uh.
You be right in the shop at talking about, hey, can we get some batteries for my toy?
No, you
We'll
ain't get
get
no
it
damn
next time.
batteries.
Yeah. We'll get mad at you for asking about the batteries. Like, you know I need some batteries.
No, and damn well you should have got them damn batteries before. Man. Um. But I was gonna say, and the messed up part about that though is it's that toy that you wanted all year long, or how it was that dope toy that you just wanted so bad, and Christmas come, get the toy, and it's a toy that make noise, and it's like you need the toy because it was either from a cartoon, from a movie, or or a Nerf gun that made noise or something,
Uh-huh.
and you needed the sound effects, and it was like, wow, no batteries. Toy is trash. I gotta make my own sound effects. Toy is trash. Toys is trash. It's just trash.
So with that being said, with your kids nowadays, how do you deliver or take care of the batteries?
Um, I I'm gonna put it this way. My son wants a camera for Christmas, and of course that needs batteries. Um, I'm gonna supply him with some batteries, but after that, he on his own with that. You got to buy your own batteries, Jew. You got to buy your own batteries because most of the stuff that he gets now from me, it's either you plug it in or it got batteries already in it. So
Right.
um that's what that is with it. What about you?
Yeah, I'm definitely the battery getter. Cause anytime I pick up something, for my son or one of my nieces or whatever it is, if it needs batteries, I'm looking at it to see are the batteries included. If they're not included, I'm getting the batteries because I hated that feeling so much as a
Mm,
kid of waiting on the batteries. I make sure my the people I'm getting the gifts for don't have to worry about that. The batteries come with it. If I gotta buy them
mm,
separately, taken care of.
right. So does this battery dilemma debacle issue still exist today?
That's a good question. It's a good question. I don't think it does. I I, I will hope that generation has passed, meaning that season of having to
Mm,
buy the additional batteries has passed. mostly everything now comes with the batteries, and they come with the rechargeable batteries. So that's one good thing about technology now.
Yeah. Ironically, I think it's either Energizer or Duracell. They actually have a commercial out now that speaks directly to that talking point.
Hmm.
Um, it's a little girl, and I think the person comes on and says, "Does buying the batteries still matter?" Um, and the Joker said, "You throw a party, throw the a party, a birthday party, whatever, and do this, but you get a generic bounce house, and you don't get the right batteries." And the child is like, "You didn't get the right batteries." I was like, "Yo." Shorty was straight mean mugging, and I was like, "Yo, that is so funny, so funny."
Yeah.
But the
Batteries
other
are
thing on
important.
on yeah, the other thing on batteries is batteries are better than they used to be, but now I've started buying the rechargeable batteries
Hmm.
for stuff that I actually have to put batteries in.
Yeah.
And the one thing that kind of like grinds my gears is when people in my house and I have batteries and stuff, I don't want them to touch it because I would hate for them to pull the batteries out and just throw them away.
Yeah.
And people don't like, if it's your stuff, you you pull the batteries out and you like, is these the rechargeable batteries or these regular batteries I can just throw away? And other people, they'll just come take the batteries out, throw them away. Oh, you got some more batteries? I'm like, yo, screw those batteries. I threw them away. Those were rechargeable. Oh, I didn't know. You didn't look. Oh man. And
Yeah,
then
trying to
when
save
I
you some
think
dollars,
about
huh?
yeah, and when I think about that, it'd be like I would get my son some rechargeable batteries, but I don't know if he's ready for them. I might just throw them jokers away. And like, dude, you just threw away $15 batteries. Like, you know what a battery costs today? Shoot,
Okay.
and them jokers are expensive, yo.
Yeah. Yeah,
Batteries
they
are
have
mad expensive.
skyrocketed.
It's like four batteries cost like $12. It's like, yo.
Yeah. Because, with the type of work I do, we use headlights or headlamps
Hmm.
um, on our helmets. And we have to buy batteries quite often. So we'll go to like a Home Depot or Lowe's, but still,
Hmm.
like when you buy in bulk like that, it's still expensive as hell. It's like, God dang. Glad I don't have to spend my money on that.
What y'all buy? Triple A's or double A's?
Yeah, triple A, double A's. Um, what's the other one? The big ones. The
D batteries?
Yeah, D batteries. Oh my God, don't
Mm.
get no D. D,
Boy.
son, you talking about dollars for real? That's what the D stand for.
D, motherfucker, D. Learn to speak English first. Yo, but next time y'all I don't know how y'all company is, but y'all should get those rechargeable energizer batteries. Um I mean, it might save y'all a few dollars here and there.
Hmm.
Um and they last pretty decent. But yeah, I would definitely get those. It'll keep you from buying. I mean, again, it might save y'all a few dollars here and there, and um, stop y'all from constantly buying batteries. The only thing
Yeah.
is, like, you could get it, and they come with the charger that you plug into the wall. Throw them in there for like a 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever. How long? You got fresh batteries.
Hmm. I just wish everybody was responsible like
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like,
that.
dude, did you just throw them batteries away? Like those are rechargeable. Oh, I didn't know. Dude, we was in Home Depot together. Like, how do you not know?
Okay, that part right there.
Oh man.
So, Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Yeah. So these two. infamous days. Um, you know, a Black Friday is another one of those things where people be like, oh, you know what Black Friday mean and this, that, and other. It's like if it mean that, it mean that. Okay, whatever. Um, but I used to always want to participate in Black Friday for the longest time, but I would never have any money for it. I would always say, all right, I'm gonna save some money. And it'll be like payday be like the week before Black Friday, gotta pay my bills. Black Friday come and it's like, can't go to Black Friday. Um, I think I went physically to Black Friday, out for Black Friday, probably like two, three times.
Uh-huh.
12, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, standing in lines, this, that, and the other. I'm glad time changed. I will never ever do that again. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Have you ever done it?
Yeah, me and my wife we partake or partook in it 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we went to a Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
and when I tell you it was a madhouse, it was
Mm.
a madhouse. And the thing that blew us away the most was, these two gentlemen almost came to blows, and I believe it was over a television, if memory serves me correctly. But we were looking at each other like it can't be that serious. It can't be. Like you
Can't be.
two gentlemen are about to scrap right here in the middle of Walmart over
Grown
a
ass men.
television. Yeah, a television.
Mm. You know,
I
and
understand, you got a pretty good deal on it or getting a pretty good deal, but god dang, it can't be that
it's not
serious
that
where you
serious.
almost about to go to jail and you're in a
Mm-hmm.
fist fight in this department store in front of these kids and these elderly people over a
Mm-hmm.
television.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So the things I did not like about Black Friday. One, the crowds and people fighting over items.
Hmm.
Two, the stores would have limited numbers of specific items that were on sale. And three, how people risk their safety fighting over these particular items. Those are the three things that I do not like, did not like about Black Friday.
Yeah, like I said, that was the first one I went to, and that was the last one I've gone to. I think my wife, she's may have done one or two since then, and that's only because with her family coming over, from out of the country, they want to do it, so she naturally has to be the driver. Um, but I could never do it again, man. I'm more of a Cyber Monday type of dude now. Like if there's something I really need, I'll wait until that Monday, order it online, then bam, thank you, ma'am.
Mm,
I'm all good.
right. So you said your wife's family come over from from the Bahamas or whatever.
Uh,
Um, why did they want to participate in Black Friday over here?
Mostly because things are so expensive over there.
Okay.
At least from what they tell me,
Mm-hmm.
because of course, living on an island, everything has to be imported. So it's basically cheaper to just come to the states, get what you need, and take it back with you, depending on what it is. But even then, you still got to pay a dang import tax on certain items. But anyway, they say it's cheaper.
Um,
So
yeah. But yeah, like you, I was more of a Cyber Monday person, and with Black Friday, I always had the same issue with Cyber Monday. It was like I'm gonna put this money aside for it, then bills coming, I gotta pay that. But going back to touch on traditions and adding that to Black Friday and Cyber Monday, um, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are like non-existent right now for the last few years because it's like the Black Friday sale it's probably like 2 weeks long. Just like the Cyber Monday sale. It's like 2 weeks long. So it's like you always
Hmm.
gonna find a deal. So it's like for those people who are still going out there to these stores at all kinds of times of the night and day, this, that, and the other to get these deals, I'm like, fall back and chill. Just Amazon,
Yes.
BestBuy.com, Walmart.com. You can always buy that online, then go to the store, pick it up, or buy it online and have it delivered. So
Hmm.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday, um, you could pick when you want to participate because sometimes that's Black Friday sales starting at the beginning of November and run all the way to the middle of December.
Exactly. So it's really to a point now where you don't even have to wait, you know, for those exact days to come. It's like you say, it's like 2 weeks out, and
Yeah,
then even after those days have passed, they still have deals going on because it's New Year's
yeah,
sale or whatever the
yeah,
case may be. So um,
yeah. And then outside of that, TVs was the biggest seller for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and it's like you can get a decent 55, 60-inch TV for like three, four, $500 now, and it's like no big deal. It's like why am I going to sit there and fight for Black Friday when hell, if I'm lucky, if I'm really paying attention, I can get that same 60-inch TV in August for a good price.
yep, exactly. Like throughout the year, there's so many deals going around. It just you have to pick which holiday you want to get the best deal. That's all.
Right, pretty much. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's it. Yeah, that is true. So talking about gifting preferences, how do you gift? Like, do you do gift cards? Do you, uh, um, what is it? Regifting? What are your gifting preferences?
Me, pretty much, I like for people to tell me what it is exactly that you want. Exactly what you want. I don't want close. I don't want similar. Tell me what it is that you want, and I'll get that exact thing that you want. But besides that, for my younger generation, they pretty much say, "Hey, I want a gift card from maybe Macy's or 21 or one of those stores like that," and I'll give them a gift card for that particular store. Um, when it comes down to the men in my family, they pretty much are like me. They like anything that they can use to make money with, meaning tools or something
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make their life a little bit easier. So that's kind of easy right there. Uh, my dad, again, every year, just give me a tool, give me a new tool, something new on the market. I'm good. For my grandmother, we usually try to get her, what it is that she wants. But if she, don't have an idea of what it is she wants, then we'll just get her a gift card. And I have no problem giving people gift cards. I rather
yeah. I
give them
mean, it's a
gift
safe
cards.
gift.
Yeah, honestly, because I don't know what it is that you want exactly. You might have something particular in mind that you want, and it may be a certain color. You can tell me what it is, but if I get in the wrong color, you might not like it as much. So,
Yeah, you
but
might not get the right size unless you know specifically
yeah,
what size they wear.
yep. So I definitely believe in gift cards, but as far as regifting, I got no problem with that because I'm the type. If you get me something and I'm not gonna use it, or it doesn't flow in my cycle of life, I'm gonna regift it to somebody else who I know will specifically use it or could, appreciate it. So I have no problem with regifting at all.
Yeah. Um, what about homemade gifts? Because when grandma was alive. Um, I don't know about you, but she used to give a bag of nuts, walnuts, pecans, and I think it was I can't remember the big ass nut, but stuff like that. I wouldn't be too mad about, um, because it was like, hey, that's grandma, so it's like, hey, here's what it is.
Yeah. Um, when it came down to grandparents giving me stuff like that back then, as a child, I could appreciate it. But it's for like when my parents try to give that to me, I'm like, I see
Nah,
how
bro.
y'all spend y'all money, and you trying to give me a bag of fruits and nuts? Are you serious right now?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of like you really couldn't appreciate it when your parents did that because you're like, man, I see the type of money that comes through here. I see what you spend your money on, and you trying to give me some damn fruits and nuts? Get the hell out of here! So it was kind of like a backhanded slap to a young person's ego if someone a direct parent trying to give you something like that. Come on, man, like that's not gonna fly. But when it came down to grandparents, it's kind of like anything your grandparents gave you um, was appreciated because they gave so much to us throughout the whole year. Like again, my grandfather and grandmother had 12 kids, and then all the grandkids that came with those 12 kids. Like, there's no way in the world they could even begin to get not only their kids gifts but their grandkids. Like,
Mm.
so anything they gave us was appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah. True that. True that. True that. Yeah. Oh, but what about Secret Santa? What about that?
We have done Secret Santa in the last few years, but this year we didn't even do that. It was kind of like just get for the elders and get for the younger people, and we'll call it good.
I haven't done Secret Santa in a while. I like Secret Santa, but the thing about that, mostly that's done with like at work and stuff like that, and usually it's like a $20 limit or something like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean it's a little fun thing, to bring a little bond in at work or whatever the case may be. But
Yeah.
I don't think I wouldn't want to do that where on a job where I work with a bunch of dudes.
No, no, we hell
I
no.
mean, it's nothing wrong with it, but I just think it's kind of awkward because it's like I'd rather have a mixed office or a mixed work environment to where it was like, all right, damn, I chose a dude, but I could have pulled a woman because it's like I think women gifting things to women, I, especially like in that type of, I think they like it, they enjoy it more. With when dudes Secret Santa with dudes, it's like, what am I going to get this dude? Like, like
What am I
I
gonna
don't
get another
know.
hard leg?
Right?
That's what I be thinking. Like, the hell I'm gonna get this hard leg?
Yeah, it's like I'm
If
gonna
it's
get
a
this joke a
female,
bottle or something.
yeah. If it's a female, it's a whole lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you can get creative. You can be like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get this, and I can't wait to see her open. She ain't gonna know who got this, and she gonna be like, oh, oh, oh. But with the dude, it's like, let me get this joke a bottle or something. I don't know.
Uh huh. Goddamn filthy yak or some shit.
Right. That is hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah. But the gift of charity. How do you have you done charity work during the Christmas season or holiday season?
Um,
And how do you feel about
I think it's a good thing. I really haven't like heavily participated. I know at my job they usually have the little cardboard boxes where you could put canned goods and non-perishable items in there. Um, I've given the Toys for Tots before, but outside of that, I really haven't done any major charity stuff, anything like that. What about you? What about you?
Yeah. Um, in years past, I was really heavy with doing charity work, meaning doing Toys for Tots and doing church or going to churches and helping churches with uh, collecting toys for kids and things along that nature. But here recently, I haven't participated in it because I really don't visit churches like that anymore.
Right.
um, but I definitely feel that giving back to your community and to those who are less fortunate is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
There've been plenty of times where I would take like a Saturday or a Sunday and go participate, um, and it felt good being able to help people like that, and the expression on their faces, or go to chow halls and help fix plates, things along that line. It's To me, that's one of the truest, genuine forms of giving
Mm-hmm.
anyone can do, in my opinion. But
Right.
I don't know. Here lately, I just been so busy or out of town, or just so many of life, other events taking place, that I really don't have as much time like that anymore.
I mean, I guess that'd be a good thing to do. But like they say, it's better to give than receive. But hell, ain't nothing wrong with receiving. But to help those out that are less fortunate, I think it's a good thing. And I think everybody should participate in some kind of way. I don't.
Definitely.
I know anytime is a good time to do charitable work. But for some, this time of year, it's more meaningful because you know they may be lower income or less fortunate in any kind of way, and it just means a lot that to be able to do certain things around this time of year that um it's the season of giving, and it just
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, it goes a long way, especially when you uh, hear about people who are going through certain things. And I remember one year, there's this guy, I was living in Cartersville, Georgia, and it was on the news. I can't remember what channel it was on, but anyway, there's this dude that was going around putting uh, a few $100s in random people's mailboxes.
wow.
And I thought to myself, now that is totally cool. Like, you don't even know who house this is, but you just randomly pick a house and throw a couple $100s in there and so forth. I'm not even sure how much the guy actually put out, but I just thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, that's dope. That is dope. Yeah, that is definitely dope. But hey, it's King and I Life podcast. Soul Touch the Poet, Sun So Lex. We just got to finish talking about all about Christmas. Yeah, man, those traditions they're going away away. But I don't know about it. But we're gonna come back and we're gonna be talking about paying it forward, man. You ready for that?
For sure, for sure. Let's do it.
All right, so hey, you know how to find us. Hey, www.kingandilife.com, social media, podcast platforms. You know, we out there.
For sure.
And we'll be back.